Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anukampa Pandey, and today in this episode I'm going to share the different types of adaptations that we observe in our surrounding. Yes, I have already discussed about adaptation and acclimatization. I will share the link of that video in the I button. Today I want to share with you all adaptations that are there in our surrounding. We come across many of such examples, but we don't know actually that these are the adaptations that are actually observed in those animals. So let's get into the video. Before heading forward, I would like to thanks to all those my subscribers who have already subscribed this channel, and I would request to all those viewers who are really watching this video but haven't subscribed yet. So do subscribe my channel and put a thumbs up if you like the videos. Now, starting with today's episode. Actually, in our surrounding, we observe three kinds of adaptations, that is structural adaptation, behavioral adaptation, and physiological adaptation. So let's talk about the first kind of adaptation, and that is the structural adaptation. You know, whenever you will observe in your surrounding, you will find many animals that are having horns on their head. These horns are actually a kind of adaptation. It's not a vestigial organ that are found in them. They have basically adapted their body structure to prevent themselves from the predators. So these horns are not actually the vestigial organ, but they are actually important for their survival. Similarly, if you have visited or if you have traveled to any of the hill stations, then what you will observe over there that the animals of the hill stations, they have hairy body structure. Have you ever thought about why they are having so dense hair on their body? Yes, that is also a kind of structural adaptation, because those animals, they have to survive in winters or in the colder climate, and to protect their body from the colder environment, they have dense hair on their body. So structural adaptation. Now heading forward to the second type of adaptation, and that is called as the behavioral adaptation. The behavioral adaptation in human beings also. Because whenever we move from our native place to some other place, we try to adapt ourselves to the place we are living in. And in that adaptation, we generally have some kind of changes in our behavior or in our social gathering to increase the socialization. So that kind of adaptation is also termed as behavioral adaptation. Like, you can take a very simple example that if you are living in a rural area, then your lifestyle is going to be very different as compared to if you are living in an urban area. These are adaptations that are basically kept in behavioral adaptation. Now let's talk about the third kind of adaptation, and that is the physiological adaptation. Physiology, as I have already discussed in one of my videos, I'll share the link in the I button. So basically mean the internal structure or some kind of function that we are performing to prevent ourselves or to have a better survival. That is the physiological adaptation. The physiological adaptation. So this kind of adaptation is basically observed in snake. Snakes have poison in their bite, and that is basically to prevent themselves from the predator. They can't change their structure, or maybe they have tried but they can't, so they have adapted for this physiological change. So in case any predator try to predate themselves, they try to bite that predator, and because of their poison, they can hurt the predator a lot. Similar adaptations is observed in the mammals, because the females in mammals have a mammary gland, which is very much important for the survival of their newborn baby or the infant. So this is also a kind of adaptation which is physiological and very much important for the survival. These are few examples of the adaptations. If you know any kind of adaptation and its example, then you can share that in the comment section. Do like if you like this video, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching till the end. Bye bye.